Good morning everybody, how are you doing this morning, beautiful? My name is Joesephyr and welcome to another video for Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. Now, today's video is normally a pull video, but I've pulled on the last few banners, so I've been trying to find ones where I can skip out on them. Thank you very much for the follow there, Oikoi. As you can see, I do all of these things while streaming live, so if you wanted to come and join me over on Twitch to come and find me doing these things live, then by all means click on the link in the description box below. But as I say, we have Shelke and Fujin, neither of which I have, obviously, seeing as Fujin is free, but I'm actually not going to be pulling on this banner at all on the fact that I don't want to risk a dupe Vane BT after having tokened it. So before we get started on anything, of course, with it, when it comes to all of my videos, I give a shout out to one of my patrons over on Patreon every time I release a video, so I can give my thanks to each person individually. And today that person's going to be Golden Garo, who has Sellers on their title card. And I was saying to my chat earlier, Sellers, Squall, and Zidane are very clearly the most popular characters amongst the title cards that I make, so it's been really fun trying to find lots of different bits that I can do to make those title cards with them. If you're interested in joining up with that as well, then give a click on the link in the description box below and come and join us. So thank you very much in advance if you decide to do that. So as I say, I'm not actually going to be even pulling on this banner at all, but this... oh no, Quistis is actually already gone. Oh, I thought she was around for another day. Well, I guess it's going to have to be then, isn't it? So here we go, free daily draw. I got a Lulu. I got a Power Stone out of it. That's fine. There's nothing else here that I need to pull on. I actually thought that we still had Quistis for another day, but I was incorrect. But thank you all very much for that. That's going to be it from the pull section of this video, and I will see you guys for the Lufenia. Thank you, and I'll see you in a bit. Hello there everybody, welcome back. We're just about to tackle the Lufenia Plus mission, and I've opted to use Porom instead of Agrias because as much as I like Agrias and she is perfect for this event, I've used Agrias loads and I've actually barely used Porom. And so therefore there's going to be a little bit of RNG involved in it, and I'm taking Zack because I want a reason to use Zack basically, and Vane because he's my new toy. The only problem with this is that there is a little bit of RNG involved with Porom with regards to whether she actually procs the confusion off of her cry ability. So if I have any resets, then that'll be why. But hopefully we won't need any and she'll actually behave. So let's go into it. The game's also been crashing a lot on me today, and I don't really know why, so hopefully it behaves. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to allow B to get its turn off, so that because I can survive this with no issues, thanks to the combination of Zack and Porom. And I kind of want Zack to get hit anyway, so I can build his stacks up. Because I will survive this, regardless of what happens, because of Porom's last stand, party-wide last stand. So I'm actually going to force of will with... Ooh, I'm actually... do I want to do that, or do I just want to go in on it? Because if I Mac Wave, it doesn't make much difference, and then, well, he's going to get the turn regardless, so Mac Wave. Then he won't get another one afterwards, which is a thing. So Mysidian Brilliance, give to Vane. Have a little chippy there. So this is, so I'll be taking damage from the Dragonfly here, which is fine because I'm not going to die to it. Thank you, Porom. And then at this point I can just go to town on the Sweeper. So I think I'm actually going to use my Contempt here just to get the buff up, because then that's up and ready to go. You watch how much the HP regen here as well, because I can now start using Cry, but I think it's better that I use Mysidian Brilliance first and let him get a turn. Force. Now that he's actually done that, I can actually attack him, so I can push him back a little bit. And that actually kind of works out, so if I just force of will again, push you a bit further back, and then we'll Mac Wave over here. And then at this point I want to apply Circular Judgment. So get that on the case. And then I'm going to rush assault. And then we're going to start crying. Nope, not this time. That's fine. At which point then I'm gonna use up my force of wills here because I need for Vane's skill count to go down so that I have skills to recover with his EX. So I mean you can chain slash here and it will probably be fine. Yeah. And then that might break there as well. Yeah, that's fine. And then at this point, I'm going to Dissidia Brilliance because there's no point crying here. I can wait until the next turn and I can start pushing him farther back. So just do it to yourself. Because it won't make much difference. Because this is just machine guns, which is fine. Right, so now we're in RNG mode. Oh, well that was much better than last time. That behaved wonderfully. So at this point we need to start getting everything set up. So Apocalypse, I guess. And then we're just going to force of will to hell and back. We're in setup mode now. So force of will, get those re-breaks. That went much nicer than last time. Last time it took us like 5 tries to get the cry off. It behaved when it counted. Yeah, it did. That it did. I can force of will here, and then... Oh, actually, I can use the BT plus because I'm going to bring in Cloud of... no. Force of will again, because then I have 2 uses that I can bring back. That actually works. And I'm not sure I actually want to necessarily bring in Cloud of Darkness straight away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start using skill uses up so that I can get Vane to push further back. Where does this leave me turn order-wise? No. Chain slash, no. Okay, fair enough. You are targeting Zack. It's not doing as much damage as I would have liked. And then we want... Well, we'll White Wave, because we can... no, wait, let's get Ice Blade up. But I'm not going to use Absolute Zero just yet. Because I'm going to wait until after I've called in Cloud of Darkness. However, I am a little bit concerned at the fact that Vane might not be able to push as far back as I would like him to. I might need to call in Cloud of Darkness this next turn. So... Oh no, wait, no I don't. I've got... I'm actually talking out of my butt, because I've got Cypher Call. I'm actually talking rubbish, so just completely ignore me. And then... I can use Mac Wave here now. And now I've got full stacks again. That's fine, that's all good. So... This point I could use Rush Assault still. And then I will Dissidia Brilliance, because I've got nothing else I really need to do, so give that to Vane. Hi there, Stumpy, how are you? And then we're going to start spamming with Vane here, so Force. Because we need Vane to get the next turn. Force, and then I'm actually going to... Well, no, I don't want a tree just yet. And then I could Mac Wave here, actually. In fact, if I Bloodfest, then I can use it that way and then just get more delay off. So, yeah, so Bloodfest. I'm being careful not to push that off. So then Mac Wave, so that I've got less skill. Yeah, Force of Will again. Or tree. No, I don't want to use tree until after the EX orb has gone up. So at this point, I think it's going to be another, because your contempt is about to run off as well. So no, it didn't, did it? I wonder why. I must have. Perhaps I'm missing a passive or something on him. It's fine though, realistically. So at that point, then I think this is going to be Cloud of Darkness come in. Ooh, no, maybe not, actually. Because I've got another turn there where if I use Contempt, then I can do it on the next turn and I can set up Porom. So yeah, I'm actually thinking I'm just going to Rush Assault here. And then wait until the next turn, because I need to put Contempt back up anyway. Because then we can get as close to the 80% as possible. So we're going to Absolute Zero here, get that whacked straight up. Yeah, I need to check my Cypher. What's that you're about to run out of? Oh, HP damage resist, that's fine. So then we'll just... HP plus. And then now we're going to bring in Cloud of Darkness. High Speed Particle Beam, Ultra Particle Beam. Cypher was the choice I got from the LD shot, because I felt that it would be the most prudent thing for me to grab with that Ultra Particle Beam. Now the ideal here is that I leave Vayne with one stack of Conqueror's power, so that when I go into his BT phase, I could, like where he is now, because it means that I can use the BT, use the EX during the BT phase, and it actually count. I can get away with just using... I mean, I need to put Contempt up. There's no point even worrying about that, so I'm going to use Contempt. Because I don't think that Cloud of Darkness will actually break. The ad by herself. If she does, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, she didn't. Good. Because I'm going to use BT here, I think. Regular B or BT plus. If I go BT plus, then it means that I can take advantage of... Or I could just go Force of Will spam from here on out, to be honest. So yeah, Force of Will spam here, I think. And then... Or I can use the BT plus, actually. No, I'm going to use the BT plus on its own, because it means that I can then take advantage of Vayne on the next turn. Because I've still got his EX available right now, which means that I can take use of that. Porom's still hanging pretty, she's fine. Got plenty of turns on that. So we can White Wave, I think, here, because it does damage, so it's the best thing for you right now. I'm going to have a sip of my tea, because that's the most important thing. Cloud of Darkness is hitting hard, which I like. Although I would have rather you'd... I mean, I could build up the stacks from that, so I think I'm just going to anti-air Particle Beam here. Because I've accidentally let you get a turn, which I didn't really want. Could at least delay that then. But you took a turn anyway, because you wanted to be a cow about it. So we'll high-speed Particle Beam then. Because at least then I can get the extra attack from Vayne, which should cap. Yeah, it does. Excellent. So here, this will look really weird, but trust me, it's the right call. I'm going to Tree of Saphira plus, because that's going to recover some of my skills. Means I get another turn with Porom, and I've still got 1 turn left on the ice enchant. And I'm going to Force of Will again here, because it leaves me with 1 stack left of Vane's Conqueror's power. So I still get I get that. Just need to hope that well, it won't, no, Cloud of Darkness won't steal a turn here, so that's actually fine. Got the resummon of that. That's actually really helpful. So what I can do here is refresh, twin cast double flare. Oh, you're not confused anymore. How did that happen? Brave damage taken up. How did that even happen? How did that even happen? What took that away? I did not spot how that went. How did that even go? What? Rude. Because the ad died. Oh, yeah. It overwrote its own confuse. I mean, it's still fine. It's just kind of annoying. That's actually very irritating. I'm going to have to use Contempt here. That's actually very, very frustrating. So buff keep. I'm just going to have to hold on for as long as I can. And try and let Cloud of Darkness and Vane do the work. It's not the end of the world, it's just annoying. Because I can do the damage without it. How frustrating. I'm going to have to Contempt here, aren't I? Yeah. Because I don't want... I need to keep the damage up as high as I can go. There you go, things can go wrong with this strat. Maybe Cypher wasn't the best choice after all, because I needed the slots. The Cypher call changed, yeah. So, I mean, I'm doing good damage at least. Like, very good damage. And then Force again. Yeah, it's gonna have to be Force again. Oh, and now Cloud of Darkness is gonna pinch that. Oh no, she didn't. That's okay. That's actually fine. So Force again? Yeah, it'll have to be. But I'm gonna lose out on... I mean, if I'm lucky, I can get another Confuse off with Porom. Yeah, don't overload debuffs. Don't do that. It's bad. We'll use Zero Form here just to push you as far back as you can go. Cry, Porom. Cry for your life. Thank God. Thank God. Right, Burst. Definitely want Burst here. Because what we're going to do is we're going to use Force of Will, regular Force of Will. Because that only takes me to 2 stacks. Which then means that Tree of Saphira during the burst will actually activate the orb. Because now I'm at 3 stacks. So I can now use Tree of Saphira, get the rebreak on that. Yeah, the ice enchant's fallen off, so I'm not doing as much damage either. Oh, that's so upsetting. The last run we did of this, the dry run, went much, much better than this, I assure you. So we may as well Contempt and get the buff for as long as possible. Cypher Call cucked me. Force of Will. Yeah, because I want the rebreaks. That's still capping it. Well, no, it's not. That's actually not capping. That's sad. And then again. But I'll have the BT effect back up, so it will hopefully do more damage next time. And then Giga Flare. I know, these calls, these debuff calls, they're just ruining me. I have to be extra careful not to break the ads this time around. But I've got single target damage back with Zack now, so that should be okay. Though losing the Cloud of Darkness call might suck. We should still be fine though. Okay, so you're now back. We can Apocalypse and see what the damage looks like from there. Okay, well you're still capping. We're happy with that. That's good. And Vayne's still capping, so we didn't need Cloud of Darkness, so that's good. Well, you've got 2 turns left of. Twin Conviction. Okay, so White Wave this turn, LD the next. That's fine. Gabranth's call's already on him. It was Sid Rain's call I switched for Cypher. So Force Tree. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we'll still be alright, I'm sure, but just a bit scary. Still got a summon left after all. Having the ad there is actually kind of helpful, to be honest. And then Tree, because that's going to push B. I'm actually going to just target B here just to be on the safe side. Even though I know it does actually work. But... oh no, hold on. Whoops. I've still got Contempt buff, so I could have kept going. Yeah, it does re-break both targets, so I actually just wasted some damage there. That was very silly of me. So Force of Will. And then again. Yeah, Force of Will again, because then I've got that for the next Tree of Saphira. Typical, isn't it? I do these things live and it's fine, then I do it to record it and it doesn't work. Would this strategy work with Cloud of Darkness instead of Zack? Probably better, to be honest. Because realistically, Zack is just here to look pretty at this point. But he does. He turns out some hella good damage. I need to LD now, so we'll do that. Get that back up. Well, she's doing a little chippier damage. Not a lot, but she's doing little chippies. She's trying. And then we'll just Rush Assault again. Yeah. Get a launch out of it too. Like, it will still be fine. It was just like that overwrite of the confusion. If that second confusion hadn't gone off, it would have been a bit nastier. Well, so I'm actually going to. I don't want to use that just yet. I could use. I could summon, to be fair. I'm actually going to summon. I think he is a good place to summon. Because then I can Force of Will during, like, this phase, and it'll still be fine. And I'm not taking too many turns up either, which means that I get more out of the BT effect. And because I'm dealing less damage now as well, I can deal with it that way. So, Rush Assault. I don't actually want you to do anything else, Zack, to be honest. I'd like you to get as many turns in as you physically can. And HP plus over on... And then Rush Assault, because it's the best button you have. And then Force of Will again. Actually running low on skills with Vayne. Like, semi-intentionally. Can you believe? And then HP plus again. And then Rush Assault again. And then this time we'll take this home now. So, Force of Will Plus. And that's that dealt with. But now I have to deal with the ads. Like, you actually do have to kill the ads. But they're paralyzed, so it's actually fine. So we'll Force of Will, because we got the +1. And I might just Contempt, actually, to be fair. And try and push it as far as I can, because I haven't got to worry about the orb anymore, so might as well. Contempt. It's actually my second try, but I did clear it the first time. But I tried to like make, because I do dry runs basically, so that I can prepare for the fight afterwards. So that when I do it on YouTube, it goes smoothly. The irony is the first run was actually smoother than this because I didn't take Cypher for the call ability. Although I'm gonna have to check my Cypher because maybe he's missing a passive. Yeah, the irony is that it was smoother the first time. But hey ho, you know, can't always be perfect, right? Implying that it ever goes perfectly, because it don't. Go with Innocence. Actually, go with the Innocence for the free skill. Oh, they're actually immune. Oh wow. Well, you're not immune to lock, so if I meteor shots you, then it'll work. There we go. Now I've got 4 buffs up. So let's go Force of Will. Push you some way back, and then I guess Mac Wave will finish that last one off, and then I can try and push you back that way. And then Force of Will again. Yeah, this is done. We're done now, I think. Took a bit of weirdness. Honestly, that one call just completely ruined my strategy, but luckily RNG came through and I didn't have to start again. There we go. We're done now. Stupid ads, inflicting debuffs. Stupid ads. But yes, so that's that done. And we did use it. Zack actually came in handy in the end, after all, because the first time we did it, Zack never even came back out. Like, we just literally blitzed it with the Cloud of Darkness friend. But I'm afraid if you wanted to know what that looked like, you're just going to have to go and check out my Twitch video on demand, because this is the one that we're uploading. So thank you all very much for coming along. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell for notifications of any future videos I might be doing. And that's going to be it from me. So take care, and I'll see you next week for Twins. So take care.